Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter.
Well, they played them only twice, and after a win in the first matchup, they're probably feeling good heading into this game.
They'd love to sweep this season series. I expect them to try to jump out early in this one.
Here's Cunningham. Good D by Jokic. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Utah. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. You know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Now here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
Has to wear. The three ball. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Levine. Fires the three. The rebound by the Wizards. It's Brown on the wing. Giving them some good production. Putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Clock at 6. Back to Ware. And again! Washington with a triple.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Back-to-back threes here. Levine with a beautiful shot.
Cunningham. Good D by Jokic.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Here's Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Khalil Ware.
And how about the trick move by the big man? I mean, nice pump fake from Jokic.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Ariza. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. The gravity that Thompson draws from opposing defenses really opens things up for him.
Yeah, Klay Thompson's range shooting has always been a monumental part of his success. And right now in his career, it is the driving force. Teams' defenders are still hyper-aware of where Klay Thompson is, no matter where the shot clock is.
Now here's Levine. Averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player.
Boy, hard to keep up with the quickness of Zach LaVine to get that first step off the drive, and it's over.
Here's Cunningham. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Washington again can't hit. Utah leading. And the dunk by Jokic.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And it's Brown off the drive. Here's Ware. Sinks the tray. Ware's got 9. And it's Jokic for the ball for Utah. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And here's Cunningham. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
Now here's Jokic. Got a hand on it. And they recover it. Another shot. And Jokic throws it down.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And it's Ware missing. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, if I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision. I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Brian?
He can do both. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
And again, it's Utah.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. So it's Utah now. 4-point game. And Ball throws it down.
And how about the agility of Ball, being quick and precise with his movements?
Will it go? The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
Here's Jokic. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Wizards on offense. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And Washington making a change here. And he's good on the second. Utah leading by 3. Jokic in the post. And Jokic throws it down.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Kicks it out to Barnes. And stolen by Williams. Ball stolen. Poole left side. To the inside. Pass to Ware. Now Cunningham. Pounded by Ball. Pocket 4. 18 feet out. And it's Cunningham missing.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Jokic. And that one's long.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Ariza. Jacks up a 3. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Utah. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Jazz?
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Timeout. Lots of stretch bigs in the league, Doris. Lauri Markkanen is one of the best at spacing the floor.
What we know, BA, is that sweet shooting bigs with the kind of size that Lauri has are an invaluable tool in the modern game. Lauri can balance that shooting with his off-the-bounce game. He is the prototypical desired big in the league today.
Markkanen. Oh, look at the flush from Markkanen.
Markkanen finishes that with authority. Look out below.
Here's Simons. It's deflected. Now the Wizards in transition. Markkanen misses. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. 3-point lead. Driving to the basket. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
I tell you what, how high Levine gets on the jump. This guy's such an effective scorer on the inside.
Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finishes.
Jazz leading by 3. Levine feeling it out a bit. Fires from deep. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Down low. And Markkanen with the stuff.
This is a 7-footer with some big-time vertical. Markkanen makes that hook effortless.
Here's Levine. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is good. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Black. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Are you serious? That is some power from the point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Cool, fast, and in fuego.
You know anything about Jordan Poole. If there's an opening, he will attack it.
And the foul called on Anthony Black. That's his first foul. Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned, boys.
Well, B.A., we know that talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical.
Here's Thompson. Oh, Clay takes the contact and finishes.
Boy, showing off his versatility. Klay Thompson attacking the interior of this defense.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Simon's shot is good.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
It's cool to drive. Tipped. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today.
And Markkanen with the stuff.
Boy, how about that move? There's more than one way to get to the cup. This will do it pretty fashion, Lauri Markkanen.
And foul called on Cam Reddish. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Pass to Levine. Now done. Left side Levine. It's hauled in by Reddish. Wizards trail by 7. Poole looking it over. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Brown on the wing. Yet to see a basket. Outside Reddish. Just 5 to shoot. Utah grabs the miss. Jokic with it. Picked up by Markkanen. Utah with another miss.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Oh, look out. JB throwing it down.
Yeah, Brown just doing a great job getting after it, mixing it up on the window.
Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And Ball gets it to go.
This is how you execute in transition. Ball beating everyone to the spot.
And here's Brown for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Williams. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Brown. 5 points in the game. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown in pick-and-roll play. Just gets to his spot and scores it.
Pass to Jokic. The rebound by Markkanen. The Wizards trail by 6. Outside, Brown. The three-pointer off the mark.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And this is how powerful Jokic is, able to still score despite the contact. It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And so that's the end of the first half. Utah ahead. They're up by 6. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And it's Utah with the ball. 6-point game. Pass to Buzelis. And here's Levine. And stolen by Brown. Now Ware. Shoots over Levine. And it's Ware missing. Now Jokic. Now Ball. Shot clock at 6. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Left side, Brown. Here's Ware. Back to Brown. Ware, the screen. There's Cunningham with a 3. Got a piece of it.
But when it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Utah leading by 8. You got to give Isaiah Collier credit. He's a young player who knows his role, Doris.
One of those guys who's easy to play with because his primary job description is facilitator. Give this young man credit for finding open teammates. That certainly endears you to the veterans.
Jokic drives the lane. And Jokic throws it down.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Cunningham drives. Oh, hey, how about that?
Oh, wow. Cade Cunningham.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Just
result of the work put in.
Cunningham with the ball. And Kamara picks him up defensively. And here's Brown for three. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
And it's Cunningham missing.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Levine. Pass to Jokic. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Launches it. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
Hey guys, Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics takes sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much for the report, Allen. So for the Wizards, until Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A different look here for Utah. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Simons. Washington with a rebound. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
Well, nice job to capitalize right there in an instance where all you got to do is catch and shoot.
And here's Simons outside. The rebound by Markkanen. The Wizards trail by 15. Deflected. Here's Simons. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Simons got 9. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
You have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Markkanen sets a screen. A show of force by Markkanen to get through.
You can see how impactful Lauri Markkanen can be with that size and skill offensively. He is too good.
There's Simons with a 3. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Poole. And it's rejected. From the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 20.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Utah grabs the miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And the foul called on Anthony Black. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Simons. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Misi's shot is good. Misi's got his second bucket of the night.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Can they get it? Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, you can see how high Jordan Poole gets up and off his feet. Be aware this guy's got some athleticism.
And it's Simons penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simons has got 14.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Rizachet. Tries again. Takes the 3. And it's Simons missing. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Wizards. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Black outside. Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Now this shows you how dynamic Lauri Markkanen is as a scorer. If he feels good, boy, the numbers come in a hurry.
Utah shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And that one falls for Simons. And so he makes both from the line. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
They're sending guys to the charity stripe way more than they should be. You'd like to see better positioning defensively.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Poole outside. This one for three. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Utah Jazz continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. There.
The Jazz, 72.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And it's Washington with the ball. Pass to Ware. Three-pointer. The shot off that time.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Cunningham deciding where to go with it. All sorts of time. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Dialed in. Cunningham, an innate ability to shoot.
Jokic in the post.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
From 18 feet away. And it's Cunningham missing.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game. Cunningham drives in. Here's Ware. The three is up.
Down in the score, you can see they're pressing a little, particularly from range. Registering 3 threes in the first half, he hasn't hit one since.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. Cunningham outside. There's the triple. Jokic grabs the board.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
Levine, good.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Ball with a steal. Outside Levine. Utah moving the ball around. From deep, Jokic. Cunningham with the ball. To the paint. Here's Ware. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Here's Levine for three. He can't get that one to fall. Pass to Ware. Here's Barnes. Covered by Jokic. Kicks it out to Barnes. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass. Woo!
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
That one misses. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Here's Cunningham, rebounded by the Jazz. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Outside for Levine. And Cunningham pulls it down. Pass to Ware. Back to Cunningham. Ware, the screen. Pulls up, high post. That one drops for him. Cunningham got 6 here in the quarter.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Oh, got that one up quick. Cunningham got 11 points here in the second half.
Just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Here's Levine. Here's Jokic. Back to Levine. Shot clock at 5. Nice D from Brown.
Well, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards. He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Here's Cunningham. Cunningham can't get that one to fall.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Levine. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Levine with a steal. Here's Buzelis. It's tipped. And they're able to recover. Pass to Jokic. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Jazz.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Nikola Jokic.
This is the very definition of being in his zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Just 4 to shoot. Second chance effort. Kicks it out to Barnes. From downtown. Money from 3. And it's Levine with the ball for the Jazz. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
That's insane quickness by Zach Levine. Hard to keep up with him off the dribble.
Second team foul.
That free throw no good.
Shooting for Utah. Zach Levine.
Good on the second one. Trailing by 17. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. It's good from beyond the arc.
A great kick out by Cunningham. I mean, he really sees the floor.
Outside Levine. Now Jokic. Unloads from 13 feet. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one.